Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for being here. Let me know if you can hear me all right. Cool, cool, cool. We'll get started here in just a second. I'm going to see if anybody else wants to join the stream. Although I really don't expect a big crowd. This is kind of last minute here. Yeah, Nick Collects, I noticed that. Your channel name's different. And I do have the stream up on my laptop. I'm looking at the screen. It looks kind of washed out, but I really don't want to turn the light off because then it might get too dark up in here. So I will just deal with. And I don't want this to be a super long stream, so I will start getting into it. Basically, I got a good number of Marvel figures here that I've been wanting to share. And I mean, I could have done a pre-recorded video, but it's been a while since I've done a live stream as well. So I figured I might as well just share these during the live stream and we can kind of hang out and chat here. And also, I've had at least one or two people ask me when's the next game of Show Me What You Got is going to be. And I really don't. I just with it being December, people got a lot of stuff going on. I didn't really feel like doing a full on game, with a live stream during this month. Maybe next month we'll get back into it. I will say though, especially for people that decide to get here early, if you do stick around, there will be an opportunity later on, just one opportunity later on to win a little something. But just be patient with me on that. Let me go ahead and start getting into the actual items that I have here. Now, first of all, I did do a post about this on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, you just look up my name. I'm pretty easy to find. And I was telling people that the Funko Pop ornaments were hitting Walmart, and they do have the gold chases, which a couple of weeks ago they were easy to find. I'm not sure about now if they'd be easy to find or not, but I was able to find the Star Lord and Groot set. And I actually do like the look of them with the gold, so I decided to go ahead and pick this up. And I don't have a tree. I don't bother with a Christmas tree. But yeah, I just like the look of this, so I thought it would be a good keepsake to have, good collectible to have in my collection. I also did find the Harry Potter set as well. I don't collect Harry Potter. I just picked that up because I knew at some point a friend would probably be in need. In fact, I did tell one of my friends if she's not able to track it down herself to get back at me, and I'll send that her way. I haven't heard back from her just yet, though. But yeah, like I said, a couple of weeks ago, these were easy to find. I'm not sure if they're so easy to find now, though. I actually just finished binge watching Wednesday. I enjoyed it overall, especially Jenna Ortega as Wednesday. She's definitely the standout to that series. She makes that series work. I mean, if they didn't have the right person for that role, I don't think the rest of the series, the other elements, are strong enough to carry it. It really did come down to her performance, and I think she's about to blow up in Hollywood. There's a lot of big talk. Her name is being thrown around a lot right now, so she's really going to blow up. I hope Netflix was smart enough to go ahead and lock her down for a second season because her asking price could go up easily now. All right, y'all, we're going to start getting into some actual pops here. Let me start off with one that is Marvel and it's not Marvel at the same time. I figure it makes sense to go ahead and get this one out the way. So I actually did find the Bullseye wearing the Spider-Man sweater, and I saw a couple of them in store, and this must have been popular because it got bought up in my area. Like I don't see this at all now at Target. And there's some information there about Bullseye. Yes, yeah, specifically about Bullseye. So yeah, this one is kind of Marvel, but I mean, it's Bullseye, the Target mascot as well. But it's a cute pop. I think this is the only Bullseye I have in my collection. I kind of thought about getting the flock one, but I never saw it on store shelves, and I wasn't trying to, basically stake out the website to get a hold of it. Yeah, so this is my only Bullseye pop. I don't really know if I'm gonna need another one unless they do like another Marvel one that I really like. Yeah, I'm good to go with this one here. Now let me know if you had any luck finding this in store if you were interested in it. I don't know if it's been back on the website at all or not. And I will be checking out the chat too. If you got any Anything you want to share, any thoughts you want to share, any questions you want to ask, please feel free, drop them in the chat. Like I said, I decided to do this live stream so I could kind of hang out with you all, and maybe we'll get some chat going. And I will say, if you did check out the Wednesday series, definitely let me know what you thought about it personally. Okay, so I didn't really have a like a order in mind for these pops. I'm just kind of grabbing at random here. Let me go with this one here. This is one, this Amazon exclusive of Kate Bishop. Initially, it was weird. It's like they had it available, then it quickly sold out, and it just disappeared for a good while. So the second market value on it jumped up, but then it did become available again, and I think you still can find this one if you're interested in it. I really do like the character of Kate Bishop. I think the actress does a good job, and I'm interested to see what they do with her in the future of the MCU. I have a feeling that they're going to do the Young Avengers at some point, and she'll probably be a part of the team. Okay, so this one, what I'm noticing about it, it does come with a stand, and the stance that she's in, I don't know like how well she would stand without that stand, so it's probably a good idea that she does have that stand along with her. I actually do want to get this one out of box. I'm not going to unbox everything this evening, but I will unbox some of these. Oh, and by the way, this set back here did not do very well. Like, in fact, some retailers have all four pops together for under 40 bucks, so you can get those pops if you're interested. I don't know why the Hawkeye series didn't do well. Like, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed the majority of it. I do feel like the one aspect of it, surprisingly, that didn't work super great was I don't. Well, I guess at this point I could talk about him because it's known well enough. But Kingpin is involved in the series, and I don't know. I feel like Kingpin didn't work as well this time. His outfit that he wore, and I don't know. It's like they kind of softened him up some in a way. I don't know. It's just Kingpin could have been handled better for the series. It was a surprise to see him, but I just feel like he could have been better handled. But overall, I did enjoy the Hawkeye series. I actually wouldn't mind running back through it because it's a quick watch too. I think it's just 6 episodes if I'm not mistaken, but it's pretty good. And Jeremy Renner does some good acting in that series. And like I said, I like this actress too. But yeah, this is an awesome look for her with her Hawkeye outfit. So I mean, with the Young Avengers, there's going to be some not full-on replacements necessarily, but I think the Young Avengers will kind of step up for some roles in some areas. Basically, we'll see what happens with it though. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Uh, Let me read this comment here because I want to make sure I'm getting this word for word. Oh, and I see some questions. Let me back up here some. Do you think the Venomized line will continue or Funko has forgotten about it? I was literally wondering about that just yesterday. I was like, because you see, I got my Venomized figures over here and I have pretty much all of them except for some where it's like a glow variant and it to me really wasn't worth the money. In fact, I got the glow in the dark Venomized Groot and like it immediately broke as soon as I took it out of the packaging. Part of it was fragile and I'm like, I'm not buying it again. And there's some others that were redone. Like I think there's a glow in the dark Venomized Thanos that I didn't worry about. I do still want to get the blue Venomized Ghost Rider, which Venomized Ghost Rider, yeah, that's a Walmart exclusive. I don't have that one. I want to get that one. But yeah, I don't know if they're done with it or not. What's going on with that? I thought the series was doing good. Maybe it kind of tapered off some. So, we'll just have to see if they do anything else with it next year. I mean, Marvel has dozens of characters. There's definitely more characters they can do, but maybe they feel like they hit the most popular ones and that's all they wanted to do. But if they do any more Venomized figures, I'm going for them. I'm such a big fan of those. Um, my favorite pops this year, I honestly would have to look back. I mean, there's been some standouts this year and some that I actually still don't have in my collection yet, but I would really have to take my time and look back before I could even answer that. Um, but I mean, there's been some highlights. Some of the con exclusives panned out well, like the Emperor Joker was a standout for sure. That's definitely one of my favorites. I actually don't have the Elektra Daredevil comic cover yet. I do like that one. There's a couple of standouts, but I'd really have to take time to think on that. Uh, Bigger set pop sold at Walmart. I like the Run DMC one, but those take up so much space. I'm not into any particular band enough to get one of those right now. Now, if Funko ever does System of a Down, I'm going for that. Like if they do a pop album, System of a Down, Toxicity, I would love that. We'll see if they ever get around to that. If the band is down with doing that, I don't know. Like, I don't know how the band would feel about doing that. Yeah, there's always going to be more Marvel Pops. I see somebody asking that. Always, always, of course. Next up here, let me go with the another Amazon exclusive, as a matter of fact, and this is one I think I will take out of the box as well. Um, so we have here the Amazon exclusive Miss Marvel, of course, based on the Disney Plus series. This is a series where I enjoyed it overall, but if there's any detractors, I'm not going to argue against them because I know the series has a lot of issues as well. Especially being rushed towards the end, not having compelling villains. It has its fair share of issues, but overall, I think they did a good job with the casting. Oh, also, there's a reveal right at the end that I think is not completely necessary. We'll see if they go anywhere interesting with that, but yeah, there's some strengths to the series, especially I would say the first two episodes maybe are the strongest, but it does have some issues, so I'm not going to try to, like I said, really defend it necessarily. And most of the other like supporting characters, I wasn't worried about adding them to my collection. I do like the actual Miss Marvel Pops, though. I feel like there's one more that they could do based on the series, especially based on the finale. I don't know if they actually will do that or not. I don't know if these pops have sold well, but I wouldn't mind seeing at least one more pop based on the finale. And if you've seen the finale, you might know what I'm referring to. But we'll see if they get around to that or not. But yeah, like I said, I like the character of Miss Marvel. I think she's a pretty interesting character, very down to earth. And even though I'm not super familiar with her cultural background, I feel like they do try to help you learn a little bit about it, and not in a forceful way. It's very natural the way that they work things in the comics and in the TV series as well. But yeah, I like her outfit here. I think it's a nice go between like a polished, Marvel costume and one that does seem like it could be partially homemade as well. I like that mix. She's got sneakers going on, and of course here she's using her power to create these platforms for herself. And they did switch up her power some for the series, and I'm not mad at that. I think it did work overall. And in a way, I mean, she still is very true to the things that she can do in the comics. So I understand them mixing it up some. And of course, I mean, we got Fantastic Four on the way, so I'm pretty sure they didn't want it to seem redundant bringing on Mr. Fantastic and her having basically the same powers. I'm sure they want to mix that up some, so I'm cool with that. Uh, yeah, I think Blacklight Pops are going to continue for a while because I mean they're making money and some of them do look cool, some of them not so great, but it's a mix. But I think Funko will continue with Blacklight for a while as long as they are selling. I mean, there's still some franchises where they can go back and do like full on Blacklight figures, so I think it'll still go on for a while into the next year. Next year we have the glow in the dark Hot Topic exclusive Moon Knight. This series, I mean, Oscar Isaac did some great character work in it. I still wish there was more actual Moon Knight in the series, though. That did bug me. That you barely see the him in costume on the big screen. And then there's some edits, and I understand why they had certain edits around certain action to hide some reveals, but it's just I don't know. I would have liked to see more of him in the costume. And I do have some of the other pops in this set. I do have Khonshu, the regular size Khonshu. I don't have this Papa Layla, but I do have her Con exclusive, which I really do like that Con exclusive. I think they do a good job with that. So yeah, I got a couple of other Moon Knight figures. I do have the original Moon Knight figures as well, the ones that are just based on the comics. So happy to have those in my collection, especially that glow-in-the-dark Moon Knight, the LA Comic-Con one, which has gone up crazily in price. Is I don't always like collect for value, but it's pretty amazing to see that one shoot up in price. What is going on with the base here? I've never seen all this text on one of these bases before. That is weird to see. Like this base here doesn't have all that. Usually the bases don't have all that going on. So that's weird. I've never seen that before. Have any of you seen this before? All this text on the base like that? I don't know. That's a little bit odd. But yeah, here's the Moon Knight. I like that I like that it's not just one perfect color. It's not like a perfect white or perfect gray. It does look kind of dirtied up some. I actually like that look there. And definitely like this action pose that he's in. And this is glow in the dark. At the end of the stream, I will get the lights down. We'll see if we can actually see the glow on the figures that are supposed to have glow. Because I do have another one, at least one more, that is glow in the dark. Yeah, that Conchu is huge. I'm not gonna get the deluxe one that's like the statue of Conchu. I've seen it at Target. Don't really feel like I need it in my collection though. Okay, next up here is one that a couple of retailers had this online and they were like had this marked up price on it. And I was like, I'll be patient. And finally, he became easy to get a hold of. So we have here the Walgreens exclusive Hercules, and I did put this one into the thumbnail for this live stream. But yeah, I really like this the look of this figure here, and seems like Hercules is being set up to be a major player in the MCU. You know, we'll see what happens with that. I've seen some people saying that he's going to be kind of a stand-in for Hulk on the Avengers. I don't know if that's true or not, because I mean, it seems like Hulk is still going to be around, but I don't know. It seems like they are setting up for sort of a World War Hulk story, so it could be that Hercules has to kind of fill his role on the team. We'll see what happens though. Miss Marvel had a bunch of text under her jaw. Yeah, I noticed that too as I was moving to Miss Marvel, but I've seen that before. I don't think it's like a consistent thing, but that text there, yeah, I've actually seen that on figures before. Let me get that to try to focus. I've seen that, but it's not a consistent thing on Pops though. So I don't know. It's just maybe Pops are just being, you know, it depends on where they're being produced from. I guess they are not all necessarily the same location. But yeah, this Hercules looks pretty awesome. Like that he has the top knot going on there. And he's got the body hair, of course. And this weapon is pretty awesome as well. It's like a mace, basically. Yeah, this is a cool figure. And yeah, he's got the sword on the back, so he has options as far as weapons are concerned. So this is a Walgreens exclusive, but I think I actually ordered it on Funko.com when it went there. Seems like a lot of store exclusives end up on Funko.com now. I'm not sure what that's all about. You know, it does make them easy to get, but I do kind of wonder how some retailers feel about that. I don't know. It seems like a little bit of a weird situation. Uh, duh, duh, duh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it either. I think they are made Pops are from different parts of Asia, not always China necessarily. So I really don't know what is going on with this particular pop. That's unusual. I hope this doesn't become a common thing though for Pops. That text to me just looks ugly. Like I'm not a fan of that. So like I said, I hope they don't start doing that on a regular basis. All right, you all. Next up here, let's go with another Amazon exclusive. We have here the Sinister Six Sandman. I'm a big fan of the character Sandman. I'm looking forward to getting the No Way Home 8-pack with Walmart whenever that does become available. And I like that Sandman in that set, you know, it's a different take on the character. But we are going to get another Sandman as well because they're basically doing the build a scene based on the Statue of Liberty with No Way Home. I'll talk about that some in the next Funko News video, which I might try to do a Funko News video on Christmas Eve if I'm able to get it done in time. We'll see what happens with that, and don't lock me into that. But I would like to try to do that for Christmas Eve. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, like I said, we are going to get another Sandman soon enough. So this set, I know some people are really unhappy with how the bases don't fit together the way that they really should. For me, it's not such a big deal because I probably wasn't going to worry about putting all the bases together anyway. Let me see if they show the other ones. No, they still got the silhouettes on some of these. I actually do have. So I got Doc Ock, I got Vulture, and there is one other one I have that I will share in a video pretty soon. In fact, I want to have a video on Christmas Day where I share the Christmas gifts that I received from friends. And one of my friends did send me one of these other figures. So I'm still missing, I think, 3 out of the set, which I may go ahead and complete the set eventually, but I'm not like in a big rush to do that. So yeah, I really do like the look of this Sandman here. This one I actually will leave in the box for now. I think you can see it well enough. But I do like the texture to it, the sandy texture that it has going on there. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I probably will end up keeping this out of box. Let me actually go ahead and get it out. I'm not going to leave this in the box. Yeah, with these like sets that kind of go together, I don't see the need to really keep them in the box necessarily. I don't think they're ever going to be like super high value, you know, so I don't think it hurts anything just to go ahead and display them out of the box. And I actually have, I think I already got Doc Ock out of the box. I haven't taken Vulture out, but I probably will. You know, and like I said, when I get the others, they'll be out of the box as well. So yeah, it is what it is. As far as the Civil War set is concerned, that's going to be a lot of figures. I don't know if I'm going to go for all of those. I'll have to see more designs before I make a decision. The Vision figure that they're starting with does look good, but I mean that's going to be 12 pops altogether, so I got to see more before I decide if I want to go for that or not. So yeah, like I said, the sand texture here is pretty good. And I do like the one in that 8 pack coming up because he is like totally sand, and he's in a different form. But it would be nice if they had him more of a regular stance, but he's still like an all sand variant. I thought they could have done that as a chase, but I guess they just figured wasn't worth it. Maybe not a popular enough character in their opinion. But this one does look pretty awesome. I love that he's forming like the mallet there with his hand off. Though if you look at it, it really is. I see it now. It's shaped like a mailbox almost, or a bread box or something there, but it's still cool looking. I really do like the character of Sandman. I thought Thomas Hayden Church did a pretty good job with the character. In Spider-Man 3, even though I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man 3, I think he still did a solid job. And also he did a solid job with what he was given in No Way Home, even though he didn't have a lot to work with. No Way Home has its writing issues. Like they weren't really consistent with him being a hero or a villain, like it's or anti-hero, whatever you want to say. It was a little confusing, but I still enjoyed the movie overall. You say your order pops came dent up. Do you mean dent up? Trying to follow what you're saying. Then dent up from Funko. Not really sure what you're saying. The 3 liter Hulk, I actually did order 2 of those. I'm hoping for one of each. Of course, I would like to chase. If I don't get to chase, I'm not trying again though. That's too much money to go for it again. Um, yeah. So I guess that I don't know. Like I don't know as far as the 3 liter Hulk if that's gonna arrive before Christmas or after. But I'm not in a big rush, So we'll see what happens with it. Da, da, da. But yeah, 3 liter Hulk. I am looking forward to opening that one up though when it does arrive. Let me keep things moving here. Next one, this is pretty awesome looking, but it's another one I definitely have to take out of the box. We have here the Miles Morales comic cover. I think that is a very cool cover back there. Spider-Man No More, Ultimate Fallout, pretty awesome looking. But with these comic covers, the boxes do tend to cover up the figure some. So I feel like it's definitely worth it to go ahead and get these out of the box. I will hang on to the box though, of course. But yeah, I was very happy to find this in store. I almost started to order it online, but I was like, nah, I'll just wait and see it up close. And I'm glad that I did. It wasn't really worth it to worry about the shipping costs added on to it and it potentially getting damaged in shipping or anything. Even though I haven't had too many issues with Target's shipping. They don't always necessarily, wrap things up tightly necessarily, but I haven't had like things arrive damaged from Target that I could recall. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, much better look at Miles Morales. And of course the plastic is still on here. I'll probably leave the plastic on it because it's barely even noticeable. But yeah, I was very happy to finally get this. When I first saw this, I knew like immediately I was going to add this to my collection. Funko's kind of killing me though. Like I really am having more comic covers into my collection than I thought I would. And yes, they do take up space. So I just gotta continue to try to be picky about the ones that I add to my collection. But yeah, this one to me was definitely worth it, and it was pretty easy to track down as well. Let me see if I could try to create some more space here. I still have some Black Panther figures sitting over here that I unboxed previously. Yeah, trying to get some more space up here because I do have some more things going here. I've heard some people say they have issues with pops arriving from Funko.com. I've never had issues except if I've ever had issues, and maybe it was like one time, but most of the time my pops arrive in good condition from Funko.com. I haven't really had issues with them. I don't like ordering from Walmart so much. The Walmart can definitely be hit or miss with their shipping. Target, not Target, Hot Topic sometimes can be hit or miss, and around con times, they've been very much criticized for sending out pops in bags around con time, but hopefully they learned their lesson on that. But I feel like overall I've been lucky with shipping. It's rare for me to end up with any pops that are all messed up in shipping. All right, let me go with another comic cover. Like I said, I've been trying to be picky about these, but some of them just draw me in. And nobody should be surprised that I have this one here. So we have here the Glow in the Dark Venom Lethal Protector cover. And I really do like the look of this one. And this one actually does have sort of a metallic sheen to it, like the foil type cover going on there, which looks pretty awesome. This is a PX Previews exclusive there. Again, glow in the dark. Very awesome looking figure. I will get this one out of the box. Now, the non-glow one is so easy to find. Like, I've seen so many of the non-glow one, especially at comic book shops in my area. Like, they have a couple of them. But yeah, it seems like the glow one, you had to kind of jump on that one. And I ordered mine with Entertainment Earth. Yeah, very cool looking. But yeah, I got to get it out of the box here. And I will try to check the glow at the end of the stream. Which I haven't even checked the time. We'll see how long we've been going, but yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this stream under an hour. I don't like to do super long streams most of the time. Oh man, like, so they are still doing that some hot topic with the bags. I wish they would cut that out. Really wish they would cut that out. Okay, so yeah, here we go. The Venom Lethal Protector cover. Pretty cool looking. I really do like the look of this one. I like that he has not only the drool, but even the drool has dripped down onto the base. And it's a cool looking base there as well. Look at Spider-Man there in the corner. Oh man, this looks so good. I love that they did the sort of foil cover to this as well. Pretty awesome looking. Yeah, so we'll check out the glow in a little bit. And this one, I don't know, you might be able to check, find the glow one online if you really seek it out. Like I said, I got mine with the Entertainment Earth, but I don't know if they still have it listed or not, or if they've restocked on that. Thank you for that, Marcus. Appreciate it. All right, so let me go here with something I can't believe I haven't opened this yet, but like I just been waiting for the time, I guess, and this is the right time here now. So I actually do have here the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Marvel Collector Core box, which of course is Amazon exclusive. And yeah, this has been sitting here for a little while, so finally getting into this. And I did check out the teaser trailer, which really does not give away too much, which I'm fine with that. But I am definitely looking forward to the movie to see how it turns out. I think they have a great cast. It's going to be some pretty interesting characters, a lot of really cool visuals, of course. And do keep in mind, Across the Spider-Verse is actually going to be a two-parter movie. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the box. If you follow Funko News, you probably already know what's in the box or you've seen it around on social media. So no big surprise here. I'm just glad to finally get an actual close-up look at these items here. So get the box cut open there. And I was trying to remember what the next box is going to be. Oh, they actually got a No Way Home box on the way. So that's going to be interesting to see if they do anything really interesting inside of that. I don't know. Collector Core sometimes plays it kind of safe, so we'll see if they decide to do anything surprising with that. And you all let me know, of course, like if you're thinking about the No Way Home Collector Core box, what you think they're going to do or what you would like to see them do. I got a feeling there's definitely going to be a Tom Holland Spider-Man in there more than likely, some variant of him. So we got the T-shirt here, got Miles Morales, of course, and Spider-Gwen. Not a bad shirt. I'm just not sure if I'm super crazy about their designs here. They look even more kitty than Pops usually do, but it's all right. Not a bad shirt. I'm glad that it's mostly black. I do like to wear black T-shirts, so I probably will rock that. Okay, let me get this out the way. We got the card here. And Wakanda Forever is kind of funny. I ended up opening the Wakanda Forever box first, actually. We have to do a Spider-Man logo decal. I'll probably put this onto a binder, I guess, where I keep up with letters and things. Let me see here. Oh, you got the Go Boat from Love and Thunder. That does look really cool. I don't think I'm going to grab that though. Just because of the space it'll take up. I'm not that big of a fan of it. Gingerbread Flash, Cheshire Cat, Miss Marvel, Light on, Stranger Things, Dustin C. Okay, so you got a big haul in basically. Okay. We do have a pin here, Spider-Man 2099, of course, which he's gonna have a bigger role in the next movie. He only had a little cameo previously, and isn't it Oscar Isaac playing him? Like that's gonna be so awesome. I'm looking forward to see how his character turns out on the big screen. Okay. We carefully get the pops out of here. They actually have them wrapped in the tissue paper here. Whew. This is a good looking figure. Good looking pop here. Yeah, so we actually got, of course, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I really like the color on here. It's like a navy blue kind of. It might be tough to see it on camera there. And he's actually using his Venom effect there, the like electric effect that he does. Pretty cool looking figure. Yeah, I really like that one. The eyes are pretty awesome too. Okay, and then let's check out the other one here. Another major character from the first movie, continuing on into the next one. Of course, we have here Spider-Gwen. And I actually did have the previous Spider-Gwen pop. I don't think I kept them though, or at least I didn't keep all of them because there's like three different ones. But this one here I think will be a keeper for me. I do like the look of this one. I actually like that she is unmasked. And I would assume when they do the full wave of figures for this movie that we'll get one of her masked, of course. But yeah, these two here, pretty solid pops. Not a bad box here, I would say. Not a bad one at all. Now, I think it's pretty obvious at this point they wouldn't do villains or anything like that. They're not going to do anything that's potentially spoilerish for the movie. So, considering that, I think these are pretty solid figures here. I'm pretty happy with these. Definitely let me know what you think about them. So already a couple people, with some positive reactions. I think these are pretty cool figures here. And if you didn't get this one, like if you don't have a subscription to the Marvel Collector Core, after a while they tend to put the boxes back up on the site and you can buy them individually. It might cost a little bit more than with the subscription. But yeah, if you didn't get this box previously, you can get it eventually if they don't already have it available for sale individually. Okay, let me try to work with this space some here. Yeah, like I said, a lot of figures going on here. I think I'm actually down to the last item here though. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, I think we're down to the last item that I want to share this evening. Oh, and then let me not forget, we will try to check out the glow on two figures here as well. Did your Luffy arrive in good condition? I've seen some people there's been arriving with damage. I hope yours arrived in one piece. No pun intended. Um, All right, so the last item here, I actually picked this up directly in Walmart, and I'll tell you a little story behind it in a moment here. But we have here the Thor: Love and Thunder 4-pack, which I know people will definitely disagree with me, but out of the three Marvel movies that came out this year, this is the one I actually ended up enjoying the most. I do think it's too silly. I definitely think it's too silly at times, but I'm a big fan of Christian Bale, and I think his character overall worked. I think he did a good job as Gore, almost too good of a performance, in a way, by the end, especially his final scene. But yeah, I did like the villain of Gore. There was some, more character development. I liked Jane Foster having a larger role. But yeah, there's just some silliness, too much silliness for it. I'm pretty sure when Christian Bale actually saw the full movie, he probably cringed at some moments. But yeah, Wakanda Forever was kind of a downer. I mean, there was no way around that it was going to be kind of a downer, but I think it had some really big plot issues as well. And Multiverse of Madness just didn't come together the way that I thought it would. I thought it was going to have a lot more interesting cameos and everything and show more universes. So yeah, when it comes down to just pure entertainment, if I'm going to go back and watch one of the movies, I'll go back and watch Thor: Love and Thunder. I know it's not a great movie, but it is entertaining though. Um, All right, so let me go and tell you what happened is when they first revealed these, right away I knew that I wanted the 4-pack. I didn't want to buy the individual figures here, and there is a variant of Gore that's a specialty series figure. I'm not really so crazy about that. There's variants also for Thor and Mighty Thor. I actually do have the collector core figures, and I did decide to keep those. I think I kept those in my collection. Not even 100% sure. I might still have those, but I just like the look of this 4-pack here together. And there was a battle featuring these characters together. So yeah, I just like the look of this basically. So I didn't realize though when I picked it up in Walmart, when I actually saw it in Walmart, I picked it up and totally forgot that I had actually done a pre-order on this as well, because I rarely pre-order from Walmart because it's risky. Sometimes things arrive with damage. So I totally forgot that I actually did that pre-order. So I did end up with two of these. And the one from Walmart, it's nothing major, but there is just a slight little crease there where it looks like somebody might have gone a little bit too deep with a box cutter, but it didn't completely cut it. It's just a small little line there that's barely noticeable, very minor thing. But yeah, since I ended up with two of these, I did decide that I will give one of these away. So there's no need for me to have both of these. So I will do a giveaway for one of these here. And for those of you that are checking out the stream here live, of course live, not on the replay, but those of you checking it out live, I do want to give you an opportunity if you are interested in this particular set here. And kind of sound off in the comments if you are interested in me doing a giveaway on this set here, because if people aren't really into it, I won't waste the time. But kind of let me know if you're interested in this set here, and I'll give you a moment to respond with that. And while you're doing that, let me check and make sure, because I do have some other figures around me. But yeah, I think that's everything I want to share for right now. The other things that I have here, I know I'm going to do a Pop Asia haul video in the future. That may not happen until sometime next week. And then, like I said, I'm going to do Christmas gifts as well in a video. So yeah, some other things are coming up basically. And let me check out the chat here real quick. Okay, I just see one response right now about me doing a possible giveaway. Oh, well, I see another one now. And y'all, in fact, let me do it this way because I thought about doing like a one-off of show me what you got, but some people may not be prepared for that. Some people may not even be at home right now, so which I understand. Of course, I didn't give a heads up on that. So this is what I'll do to make it very simple. I'm about to end the live stream here in a moment. I will still check out the glow on those figures after I end the live stream and this video is available. The replay of this is available. What I want you to do, if you want to enter the giveaway, is basically just to let me know what was your favorite MCU movie this year and why. What was your favorite MCU movie this year and why? Not in the chat, not in this live chat, but in the comments on the replay of this live stream. Again, tell me what was your favorite MCU movie this year and why. Now, if you don't put any thought into your response, then I'm not going to consider that an entry. Like if somebody just said, I like loving Thor Love and Thunder because it was funny, and that's all you say, that there's no real effort with that. I want a real review of why you like that particular movie, so put some real thought into it, and then I will randomly draw a name, and I'll let you know, in the comments if you actually did win. That's the way I will handle this. And I'm going to give it just probably a couple of hours, and I'll come back and check, to see who decided to enter basically. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty quick giveaway. Again, after the stream ends, come back to the stream once it's available to look at again, comment and let me know what was your favorite MCU movie of 2022 and explain why it was your favorite. That's what we'll do. All right, so let me go ahead and move 4-pack out of the way here. And in fact, I'm actually going to have to move both out of the way to try to check out the glow here. So we want to check out the glow on Moon Knight and Venom. We'll just try to check out these two before I wrap things up here. And I actually do have a new black light that a friend, new UV light that a friend got for me. So I'm going to try this out to see if it works well enough. Okay. And yeah, well, let me be clear about when we say MCU movies that came out this year, I do mean 2022. Although there was an extended cut of No Way Home. I forgot about that. So I guess that would be fair to put into the mix. Okay, I don't know if my laptop is going to cause an issue or not as far as lighting is concerned. I might have to kind of move it out of the way. Let's see here, though. I'm going to get the black light on, too. Okay. So we're going to try this out to see what the glow looks like on these figures here. And And I do appreciate everybody that did decide to come through and hang out here with this live stream. Really do appreciate it, especially with it being kind of a last minute decision for me to do this. Looks like this Moon Knight is really charging up very well, and this light seems to be working really well. Yeah, yeah, that looks awesome. And it does have that really strong blue glow to it. My LA Comic Con Moon Knight, the glow in the dark one, I did end up with one of the ones where the head and the body do have different colors. One is green, one is blue. I can't remember which it is. I keep forgetting which is which, but I did end up with one of those, which I guess was a factory error, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, Moon Knight looks really awesome there. Okay, and let's get a closer look at the Venom. You can kind of see it glowing already, though. Looks like it's the eyes and the actual drool that's glowing, and the teeth as well. Seeing that now also. Oh, that's really bright. Oh, and of course his symbol as well, the symbol on his chest. Yeah, this looks really cool. Yeah, if you're gonna go for this one, I think you definitely should try to track down the glow version. Might as well, you know. Even though the other one is easier to find, I think this glow one is pretty awesome. Yeah, that is really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for the live stream. Again, if you want to try to enter the giveaway, and doesn't matter where you're from, I will kind of open this one up because it's going to be such a quick giveaway. If you're international, that's fine. You just got to be very clear if you win about what your address is. I've had issues trying to get things out internationally because sometimes people don't give me their full address, and it creates issues at the post office. But yeah, so I will open it up though to internationally though for anybody that wants to get that 4-pack. And I will try to, once the giveaway is closed, I'll make a note of that in the title as well. I'll put it in parentheses that the giveaway is closed. But yeah, that's going to do it for this giveaway. Again, thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out. There's more content on the way, mainly on the weekend. I'm not sure if I'll get another video out during the week or not. But I actually do want to do a quick DC one. I'll try to get that up. But yeah, definitely on the weekend, check out the content that is coming up. And please continue to support the channel. You know, drop likes on the vids, share the videos. If you haven't done so already, sign up for notifications as well. That's definitely helpful for the channel also. And I'm still trying to recover from losing a lot of subscribers because my channel was hacked a couple of weeks ago. So any support is definitely appreciated. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for taking the time to hang out with me. I really do appreciate that. You all enjoy your holidays, of course, and I will talk to you all again real soon.